Someone said, why didn't you film the Triumph Hurricane? There's one here. When I was at Hebden Bridge. Sold. Hello? Alright. I'll pinch one of these. I was looking at scooters. A mate of mine just got a little scooter because winter's fast approaching. And I wrecked my Hornet last winter. All bloody brakes seized up. I had to bugger up. I even ended up getting a scrap left-hand caliper because she just seized them. Rather than take it apart, I just got an as-new scrap one. And he said, get a scooter as a winter commute. She said, nothing to be embarrassed about. I said, I know, the good weather protection, and I've got a 7.5 mile commute to work. So I was looking. He's got a Chinese one. I said, well, I said, they're better than they used to be, Chinese ones. I forget, it's one of them silly names, I forgot what it is. Yeah, I'll have to come back when... is it normally that packed? Is it normally that compact so you can walk round, or is it... Oh, I see, right. Right. Yeah, well, nearer to winter I'll have a serious think about it, because like I said, you know, for weather protection, twist and go, work, it's only 7.5 miles, but on that, you know, like I said, the old bloody salt got on it and everything started going. Even chain had to replace chain in April because that had gone as well. Okay, thanks very much. Yes, well, a bit of a fantasy, but it makes sense, wouldn't it? Instead of everything going crappy and cruddy, get a little scooter for... It'd have fit in my backyard if I got shut of them silly bloody bins. You know, behind that space, behind the back door. Hello, camera. He waved at the camera. Yeah, I mean, Bandit Nev said he's selling his. But, well, do they have winters over there, though? I mean, I'm on earlies tomorrow, so imagine setting off at 5:30. But they're either, I don't want to bloody 50, and 125s, are they restricted or something? You think a 150 or a 200cc. I once saw a PGO. They're Taiwanese and they did a 200. I did a 250. But when I inquired, he said no, it's a special import. He said they don't normally import them. I said, well, why not? People don't want a crappy little powerless 125. You want something to... I mean, I'd be going on the motorway, wouldn't I? Can't go on the motorway with a 125. But I said to a mate at work, all the money I spend on taxis every year, it'd make sense to get a little scoot to run about on like Bandit Nevas. I don't know why he's selling it. Why are you selling it now? What do you mean you're selling it? We should all have two bikes ideally, one to keep shiny for Sunday riding and to care for and not get corroded and rusty, and then a little winter hack. When I used to mate around with that mate of mine, Dave Frith, he got an old CX500 he paid £1,000 for, but it turned out to be faulty, all the wiring went pear-shaped. He got it from Dixon's as well. I said, take it back, be under warranty for 3 months. No, mate's going to sort it out, and I don't think he ever did. He had an FJ 1200 as his main bike, but that went wrong, so he ended up... He had a variety of bikes, Triumph America, and a Triumph Thunderbird. We ended up on a Harley eventually. And as for insurance, I mean, that'll cost next to nothing. You can get special insurance deals, can't you, for 2 bikes? When I used to own my Silverwing, I also had that Nighthawk in the backyard briefly, because I was going to sell my Silverwing and then it got smashed up in a bloody crash. Got rear-ended by one of the welders at work when I worked at Ultraframe in Clitheroe. Stopped at a roundabout junction on the A59 near to that fishing lake, and then I was there 5 seconds. I had a screech of brakes and wallop. It destroyed the back end of my bike. Steve, you lovely boy, I didn't see you, I must have blinked or something. You're probably pissing about with the radio controls. I wore my big jacket as well. I had a white helmet on and my big Ivy's jacket, waterproof jacket. It was April in 1999, that I think it was. On the way to that shop, I pulled a stringy thing in the back of my throat from that burger. They say you get worms in meat. I said, no, they're harmless if the meat's been cooked. Rather onion string or a bloody worm. Ugh. I pulled it off and it flew away off my thumb. I managed to get it off my teeth. Probably was a rat burger. Bit of a trek this way home, a bit slow, but didn't fancy going over the hills. No, I won't go in that lane. Thank you. See, I'm sure my Hy-Vees help then, and my cob lights. Should I get some rump truffles from that shop? Actually, I'm not sure how much I've got left. That double burger, cheeseburger with 2 burgers and a drink. That were nice. Fruit burst, black currants. It were £6.30 altogether. And I thought I had a £20 note on me, only had a £5. I must have done a bit of shopping sometime on Saturday, I can't remember now. I was hoping to get home in time to get some milk and coffee and stuff, because I'm on earlies, but I could go to that Polish shop. Is it normal milk from a Polish shop? Do they like goat's milk or something weird? It is Nat's milk. We milk 1,000,000 Nats for a pint. Where are you going, Albert? Do you live there? That's somebody else. If I've only got a couple of quid on me, can't afford. Should have brought me bloody card, shouldn't I? I found that post office card when I said I was thinking of if they're going to start banging interest on, because I missed the payments. And when I tried to, I couldn't find a bloody card because you needed to input the expiry date. And I've just found it in the fruit bowl. I've got a blue glass fruit bowl on the coffee table with a glass, ornamental glass cup sort of thing. I put a scented candle in, it was under there. Put stuff somewhere safe and then you can never find them again, but luckily I've found it. So if they start banging interest on, I'll just do a balance transfer to me Lloyd's card. 15 months interest free. And you pay a commission to be about 60 quid, because it's £1,000 nearly. But of course that's a lot less than the interest would have been on £1,000 over a year or so. I normally pay between 50 and 100 off each one every month. That's why I'm always skint. Yes, where can you? Hello, yes, Hy-Vees. I just pointed to my jacket, inching forward. Bad road this, there's been a few accidents and a couple of bikers killed on this road, don't know why. Probably because of that, all these junctions and gaffies pulling out. Just buy me bloody bright cob lights and my Hy-Vees. I was looking in shop then at them, I like one of them, call them day glow yellow, well the Hy-Vees, on Hy-Vees helmets. And I saw one at Manchester Bike Show for £55 in March. But they say you just shouldn't avoid these Chinese cheapo helmets, shouldn't you, like mine. This is a nitro, only 50 quid or so. And I thought, well, do people understand? When you say a high quality helmet, have you ever seen every helmet you've ever had? Look behind the padding inside and it's just a polystyrene, yes, polystyrene about 1.5 inches thick, if that, and then your shell. What the hell is that up above? Bales of hair. Yeah, so I mean polystyrene's polystyrene, so it's only the shell and the construction and the way the visor's fitted on, surely. I mean polystyrene isn't if you buy an RI helmet or Array or whatever it is, 500 quid, is it any different construction than a cheapo if it's mostly polystyrene? If you're going to have a high speed crash anyway, a bloody helmet's not going to help you. So that's what I mean, what's wrong with the Chinese helmets. I only got it because of the colour, and they did a deluxe one with a flip down sun visor, but I don't need one of them, so I just got this standard one. That car gone. I'll stop at the shop and see how much money I've got, because I won't get home for another 25 minutes yet. It'll take 5 minutes to put my bike away, unless I go straight to Morrison's and grab a bottle of milk. There is another shop, but whenever I buy milk from an Asian shop, it always tastes off. And look at the sell by date, it's usually a day past. So, if you have some normal milk here, I say here, it's another bloody 10 minutes off down, a long way down this road yet. If it's open, we're being bank holiday, I might have to buy dodgy milk from an Asian shop. They're the only ones that are open all hours these days, it seems. Open all hours. Imagine going out, well I thought I had 25 quid on me, but only had a fiver. Imagine going out with no money and no card. If anything happened and you were stranded, wouldn't have money for a bus to get home.